welcome back to my channel. My name is Janet and I have lost over 100 pounds following the ketogenic diet. And I am here to share a lot of information with you today. Actually, I want to get caught up on a few things. I want to announce the winner for my 7-day keto meal plan and just a lot of things that we need to go over as well. I am going to be sharing with you one of my biggest mistakes that I have made with my 100-pound weight loss, and I do want to share that with you. I have kind of been tapping more into the mental aspects about weight loss, so this video will be just that and talking more about it, plus a whole bunch of things that we need to talk about, as well as the giveaway winner announcements as well too. So let's get into the video. First, I'm going to get started and welcome one of my new members. She had signed up for the keto and the protein sparing modified fast newsletters, so she became a platinum member. So she will receive both of those. Like I had mentioned before, whenever you sign up, it could be the middle of the month, the last day of the month, you always will get that current month's newsletters, as well as going forward, you will get the monthly newsletters at the beginning of the month. I always usually email them out on the first of the month. So welcome, Sharon. Make sure you check your junk mail. It might have ended up in there, but I have emailed out the keto and the protein sparing modified fast newsletters. If you are interested in my newsletter, it's a little bit hard to navigate, but it is under the buymeacoffee.com. That is where you will find my newsletters. So congratulations. Thank you for joining. I am so happy that you have joined the newsletters. I get so much positive feedback with my newsletters. So if you guys are interested, make sure you check that out. Another important thing that I want to go over is, you guys know I have been a huge Perfect Keto fan since way before I even started my YouTube channel. Pretty much, I would say about 6 months after I started keto, I started implementing the Perfect Keto Collagen. I was hooked. I have it every day with my coffee. It has helped me tremendously. You guys know I highly recommend collagen all of the time, and Perfect Keto, especially their flavored ones. I like the cinnamon toast is my favorite. Highly recommend. But you guys, they came out with a new product that just launched today. Today is the first day that they launched it. It kind of makes me happy and sad at the same time, and I will tell you why. But here is the product that they launched, and it is cereal. It is keto cereal, you guys. How amazing is that? One of my favorite companies came out with the keto cereal. So you guys probably, if you've been here for a while, you will know why this makes me sad. But you guys that have been here for a long time, obviously by the title of this one, this is a honey nut cereal. I am allergic to all nuts, every single kind of nuts. And these do include almonds. So unfortunately, I won't be able to even try these, but I think I want to do a giveaway with these. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But this is a new product. If you're interested, they have another sale that is happening right now. Make sure you check it out in the description. You will be able to save some percentage on any Perfect Keto products. Now, I will let you know the carb count. You can look in the website that I'm going to link for more information because they will have everything labeled there that you want to know, the sweetener, everything else as far as all the information. But briefly, I will give you this information. It is 17 total carbs for half of a cup, 4 fiber, and 11 sugar alcohols. So that is what I will share with you, making it 2 net carbs. If there's any more information or ingredients that you want to look into, make sure that you check the link below. But how exciting. I really, really wish that I was not allergic to nuts. It drives me nuts. It drives me nuts. So anyways, I wanted to share that with you because that is very, very exciting that they do have a new product out at Perfect Keto. Also, I did get a lot of comments on one of my last videos that I opened up my Keto for All subscription box. I love getting that subscription. I know some of you were commenting that you wouldn't even order it because I was allergic to nuts, but it's worth it with the things that I can have. It's honestly so worth it. Definitely hands down. I will keep on ordering it because I love the things that I can have and that don't contain nuts. You know, it's just one of those things. Not everybody, like I'm probably maybe 5-10% of their customers that have a nut allergy. So, you know, what do you do, right? It's just one of those things I have to live with. But a lot of you were asking for the ingredients. I think I kind of went over the ingredients in that video, but I also will let you know the nutritional value. I will go over the macros. So for one rogel, 14 fat, 7 carbs with 4 fiber, and 7 grams of protein is the macros for one of these. So kind of high in macros. One is 179 calories, and the ingredients is sprouted sunflower seeds, sprouted flax, kale, zucchini, apple cider vinegar, extra virgin olive oil, sea salt, dill, garlic, and onion. Everything is organic in these, and I think that's kind of all the information, as well as somebody wanted to know the brand. So the brand is Homegrown Living Foods. That is the brand. I have not tried these in the toaster or anything since I tried them on camera, but what I tried, they were really good. So definitely I will make use of those. What we are going to do is, I have my laptop just down here below. I am going to screen record my screen that I have up right now, and I'm going to pick the winner for this 7-day keto meal plan. I am a keto coach. If you are new here, I do provide keto meal plans, and I thought that I would give back because I do have the best subscribers. You guys are amazing. I wanted to give back in some way, and I have a lot of inquiries, a lot of people interested about my keto plans. So I thought that this would give you an opportunity to actually try 1 week's worth of keto meal plans. I figure out the macros for you. I figure out your meals for you. You literally just have to follow what I say and do. That's the hardest part. All right, so I am just going to look up the random picker here on YouTube. Let me just start recording on my screen. All right, so what I am going to do is I'm going to take that video and we are going to copy it into the random section, just paste it, and then include all comments. Oh, no, I want to actually filter the comments. Filter the comments that said hashtag keto meal plan. And then we will get the YouTube comments. All right, so here we go. Then we just click start and it'll pick us out a winner. So let's go. Good luck, everybody. Congratulations, Ethel. I am so happy that you have won the keto meal plan. Make sure that you email me. I will have my email on the screen. Make sure that you email me and I will get back to you. There is a questionnaire that you will fill out first. So that will be the first email that you get back from me. And then after that, we will start making up your meal plan. So congratulations. All right, so now that we got everything out of the way, I want to dig deep to this topic. Now, this is my own experience. This is what I experienced, and one of my biggest mistakes that I experienced during my weight loss journey. I've made a few mistakes along the way because I have had a weight loss, well, I have had a weight issue since my adult years, pretty much kind of whenever I left home at age 18, 20 years old, and you know, throughout my adult years. I am now 45, so 25 years of battling my weight. I definitely have done a lot of mistakes along the way, but there is one that definitely keeps on coming back and is always a big mistake of mine. I'm speaking from my own experiences. Whether you agree with it or not, that is totally up to you. I do these videos just to share my experiences and hoping I can maybe help a few people that are watching my videos. And you know, it's a struggle. As we all know who watch my channel, weight loss is a struggle. It was constantly a struggle for me throughout the last 25 years and still is. And I feel it always will be. Just because you get to your goal weight, or, you know, you feel like you're losing, doesn't mean you have it all together, or it doesn't mean that you're successful in the end. We still have these battles. It's not all about the weight. It is a lot mentally. And, you know, that kind of is probably one of my biggest mistakes, is mentally on this journey. And one of the biggest mistakes that I made repetitively, and I still make to this day, is getting complacent. Getting complacent with my weight loss, thinking that I am invisible to carbs, eating out, eating junk food, the chocolate, the fast food, the burgers, the chicken nuggets, all of those things that I feel that I can just go back to eating to, just like every normal, you know, human, right? And it's not like that. But I guess it's one of those things that I wish I could do. And the reality of it is that it will never be that way for me. I touched about this in one of my videos that I did last, in terms of the mental aspects of weight loss, and explaining how unhappy I get sometimes and unmotivated. And it is true, even to this day, that is how I feel. Like, you know, for some people that, you know, make comments about like, well, that's not true. Well, it is how I feel, and it is what I go through. If you don't go through that, then that is great. Maybe you go through other scenarios that I don't go through. So this is my channel. I talk about things that I go through, whether it benefits you or not. I still share my experiences because that's all I know. I just know my experiences. I don't know your experiences. And, you know, those are the feelings that I go through, and I still go through. It's always a constant healing process for me. And unfortunately, I may be struggling with this for a long time. I don't go through this on a daily basis. I do not feel these feelings on a daily basis to the point of depression or anxiety or anything like that. These are just feelings that I internally feel and that I struggle with at some points in time. And I feel like when I'm doing really, really good, whether it's at the beginning of my weight loss and I get to a plateau, then I start feeling really complacent at that point. I feel like, and maybe it's just kind of society playing their part, but I kind of feel like, oh, you know, 170 pounds, this is where my body is happy. You know, I've heard that a lot. This is where your body is happy at. So let's just stay here rather than really working hard to get to your goal. You know, I've heard that a lot as well too. And then I get complacent and I get kind of invincible to the foods that I'm eating, that I can go back to eating the American standard diet. And, you know, I do that and the weight comes back on. And then I get discouraged and I get unhappy and I get resentful. I get really resentful that I cannot eat what a lot of people around me eat. And I'm just being 100% honest with you. And, you know, yes, I'm sharing my feelings on YouTube, but this is also feelings that I don't share with a lot of people. And I share it with you because I hope that it helps you to understand that it's 100% normal. It is 100% normal to feel these feelings that you may or may not feel. If you don't feel that, then that is fabulous. You have this totally under control. So that is kind of why I explained this in these type of videos. And I think it's very, very important also to discuss these topics that not necessarily anybody is really talking about. You know, weight loss is only the easy part of it. You know, anybody can get to a certain goal weight. Anybody can do it. It's the mental part of it that you really have to work at. The weight loss part is actually fairly easy at sometimes. So a lot of people also talk, and which I have experienced as well too, is the body dysphoria. So that was another thing that I experienced during my weight loss, kind of at both points. I would kind of be in denial and look at myself in the mirror at 240 pounds or 220 pounds and, you know, say that I never did have to lose weight, that, you know, I was healthy and I looked good and I felt good. But you know what, for a lot of people, that is great that they feel that way. I just had a lot of health issues that were really, really suffering from being that weight. And, you know, that's definitely what encouraged me to lose weight. My asthma was suffering. I have explained my high blood pressure story, that I was going to the doctor every other day in order to monitor my blood pressure because I was on the verge of a heart attack or stroke. You know, but I've had the body dysphoria where I've look in the mirror and I think, I don't need to lose weight. I think I look absolutely fabulous, right? Meanwhile, I can't even walk up 5 steps because I'm out of breath. And then I've also done the opposite, where I got down to 123 pounds and I felt huge. I felt like I needed to lose more weight. I looked awful. Like it's just such a mind game that it's actually the hardest thing to overcome. And like I've always said, getting to your goal like isn't the hard part. It don't get me wrong, it is hard. I get it. I've done it multiple times have I lost weight, and it is very, very hard. And that's why I always say now that that was the last time that I was losing weight. If I started to gain, I wanted to nip it in the butt and get it under control, get my mind space in the right positive state, and, you know, to get back on track. And because I don't want to lose that weight again, right? And I think we've all been there. And, you know, it's very, very hard mentally to kind of just, you do get complacent in thinking that I'm okay to eat this. I'm okay to eat that. I'm okay to eat out 3 days in a row. I'm okay to go off plan for the week, right? And that is probably my biggest mistake, and I have realized that that is a constant mistake in the last 25 years that I have made, and that's why I consider it my biggest mistake. And we only learn from our mistakes. I feel like they're a lesson to be learned with our mistakes, and as long as we can recognize that and to clarify that and to rectify it is huge. So that is one thing that I'm kind of taking into account, and realizing that and knowing that I do get complacent at this point in time, especially at my goal weight. I have mentioned not this past Christmas, but the Christmas of 2020, I went off plan for almost a week, and that is when I had my 20-pound regain. 20 pounds of regain in, I want to say it was like 3 or 4 months. And that is when I started implementing the protein sparing modified fast. I even tried to go clean keto. I tried to eliminate sweeteners. I tried a whole bunch of things at that time, and nothing really stuck. If you go back and watch my videos, I was very, very frustrated because nothing was working, and I was sticking to it to a T. And my body was just resisting it. I don't know if it was because I was so close to my goal weight and it was just the 20 pounds, if my body was just complacent with where it was at, just eating the same keto foods over and over again. But the only thing to break that cycle was to try the protein sparing modified fast days. So that was 3 days out of the week that I was implementing that. If you go back and watch my videos, you can see that series on when I did that, and I ended up losing that 20 pounds over the course of, I think it was 3 months. And then I swore to myself that over Christmas time that I would only allow 1 day off, because learning from my mistakes in the past, I knew that I couldn't afford, if that was the right term, to have any more off days than that. This is me speaking on my experiences, my body, my mental state, how I react to eating off plan. Everybody is different. Every single one of you that is watching this video right now is different. You may be able to go for 1 whole week and get right back on that keto train and ride it out and be successful. And I thought that I could. I thought that I could last year, or sorry, year 2020 in Christmas. But you know, it was just such a setback. It was such a setback in my weight loss that it was not worth it. It was not worth it. And that's one thing that I am realizing in my weight loss journey about my mistakes. And this can be at any point in your weight loss journey. I feel like it's definitely not just how I feel now, getting closer to my goal weight. It has been throughout my whole weight loss journey from when I started at 240 pounds. Because if I lost 10 pounds, I would still justify by rewarding myself by eating a Big Mac meal. This has been ongoing for my whole weight loss journey career, if you want to call it a career. It's been my longest career. But, you know, it's a struggle. It's a mental struggle, and I'm so happy that I am not the only one. I really shied away from sharing videos like these because it gets so intimate with my thoughts that I have not shared. I have not shared with, I don't even know, with anybody, like even Jimmy, because Jimmy has never had a weight loss problem. Jimmy is my husband, if you are new here. And you know, especially even my kids, like my kids don't have a weight loss problem. They see me at my heaviest, but you know, kids are kids. They're 19 and 21 now. And you know, at my heaviest, they don't look at the weight. And that was same with Jimmy. Jimmy never looked at my weight. They look at the person on the inside, which is amazing. But it's really hard to talk to somebody and to open up and to be vulnerable and to share these thoughts and feelings with someone when they really don't understand where I'm coming from or how I could even have these thoughts in the first place. You know, it's just like talking to an addict. Like my dad was an alcoholic for years, and he quit drinking when I was 16 years old. And I don't understand, like, yes, I feel like I have a food addiction, but I'm talking from an alcoholic's point of view. I don't understand that lifestyle. Like you know, for somebody to talk to me about it, I just can't wrap my head around it. And, you know, I think when you're not in that place, you really can't comprehend what that person is going through and the struggles that they go through mentally, physically. It's really, really hard. And that is another reason why I love this community. I love that I can open up to you and I can tell you my feelings. And you know, I do get some backlash because people will say, well, that's not true, like I got on my last video. And you know, that's fine if that's how they feel, but it's really, really hard to hear and see comments that you know, don't validate your feelings, because they're my feelings. And this is how I feel. I don't do this for any other reason. I don't do this for likes, for comments, for any reason other than helping those who are watching. I have a lot of dedicated subscribers here, and I open up and I share my feelings because you guys are friends. You know, there is 1 or 2 subscribers out of everybody watching that kind of nitpicks and, you know, doesn't really understand or validate my feelings, and that's fine. You know, we get that in the real world. We get that wherever we go. So I totally 100% understand. But for you, those of you that are here for the right reasons, and we're here together and to talk about this and to share our intimate feelings about weight loss and the struggles that we have mentally, this is a safe place. This is a safe place where we can really talk about that and open up about that, about our feelings and being honest. You know, that's another thing as well too, is just kind of coming to terms and being honest with what we're doing and what we're not doing, right? And like I said at the beginning of this, I really feel that just recognizing your mistakes and not pushing them to the side, to kind of just take action and own it and say, look, this is kind of a repetitive motion that I constantly am doing throughout my weight loss journey. How can we fix this? okay? That is what I want you to figure out. Everybody is going to be different. What my biggest mistake obviously might not be yours. Everybody is different, but if you can recognize that mistake and recognize how to kind of rectify it and to turn it into a positive and to consciously think of when that's happening, you're winning. You're winning at this weight loss, and we will get there together. So again, congratulations to the winner of my 7-day meal plan. Be sure to email me. My information is all in the description. Thank you everybody for watching. I want to let you know that I appreciate all of you. I am so grateful for your support as always. I try to mention this in more videos, but I do really appreciate it. So thank you so much. Make sure that you hit that red subscribe button. Give this video a like to let me know that you're liking my content. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so YouTube can let you know when I upload a new video. Thanks for watching.